raining. Silas had soccer last night. Last night was Thursday, today is Friday. And haven't really picked the camera up this week. I have a little bit, nothing substantial though. And Silas had soccer last night. We're gonna call him Silas Ronaldo Lundquist. I guess he scored 5 goals. I wasn't keeping track, and it's for 5-year-olds, so it's not like it was the World Cup, but to them it was. So there was no goalie or anything. So Silas scored 5. Tanner had a game on Tuesday. Tanner, their game is obviously far more competitive. Coach had Tanner pretty much running all over the place, playing lots of defense, running up on goal. The other team was good. So just all in all, the boys are, I'm sure, glad to be in a sporting aspect. But got home last night and I looked at the radar and there was nothing. There was 6:30, 7 o'clock. There was like a 15% chance. And I was like, I better throw the Freedom panels on the top, and I better just double check and throw the canopy on the top, the tarp basically. And left the house 5:45 this morning, 5:30, and it was just lightning non-stop. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun. So I got to the yard, I got the tarp on it, got the truck started rolling, and that's when I turned the time lapse on. Wall of water. So I was pulling in and had a critical alert on the phone that our ADT was going off. So I called Elizabeth and she said it's so windy here, the wind has blown the back door open. And I was like, well, I just checked the back door when I left and it was solid. So I don't know if Tanner got up or what. That tractor trailer has no idea that Dumpster Pro truck was there. What the world? See, if you come way out here and avoid the puddle, you got no stinking issues. Oh, he's one of their regular drivers too. That wasn't his fault at all. Stella hauls from the transfer station all the way up here. So anyways, Randy Freeman. Randy, I'm gonna have to call you back. What are we doing here, big boy? I got things to do today. Actually got a very busy day today. So got to the yard, got the top put on it, and she started raining. So the radar had nothing on the schedule for today. Come on, man, move. I am gonna pass you. Not sure what the stinking holdup is. And on the same token with that, I didn't shut my back door. I will when we get up here before we cross over the bumps. I just didn't want to get wet. I also don't know if the dumpster is empty. I guess I probably need to get out and double check all that before I get too far ahead. Besides, we're not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. mph. There's no sense blowing past him only to stop him or her. No sense blowing past them. Lord only knows if I get the pronouns wrong. only to stop and shut my back door. I guess I just need to pull over here and do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right here in the mud, the muck, the slop. This truck is sinking in. Why are we going so slow? Like, I get it. There's a reasonable speed to drive through here, but this is not it. And then he's gonna sit and hit every stinking speed hump. I'm just gonna pull over right here and shut the back doors. All right, good morning. We'll see y'all in a bit. It is a stinking mud pit today. It's only gonna get dirtier. Gonna have to give her a good old clean later. All right. Going to fuel gauge showing empty. Empty. It'll pop back up when we start moving, I think. Normally it does. There it goes. About to say, I think there's about a half a tank in there. Filled it up this morning. No, filled it up last night. filled it up last night. So I've got 2 more 30s and a 20 to get picked up. The 20 is going to Mount P after 12 o'clock. Currently just after 9. I think I'm going to take this can all the way out to Pineville and drop it on that demo. Come back, get the one in Somerville or Ladson. Take that, dump that. Probably take that to Pineville as well. Or just take it back to the yard. I don't know. If I'm going to take this one back to the yard, it might save me a little bit of time. Because then I can get that other one picked up that's in Berkeley County and take that to Pineville. I think we might do that. I'm going to need to call that individual and see if they're ready for a pickup. She called me last week and said they were going to want to swap out on Monday. I called on Monday for the swap to confirm it, and they said, oh no, we're going to hold off. Okay. So, do I need the can back? No, not necessarily. It is going out Monday. They can have it a couple more days, but I would like to know at least what we're doing. So, I guess I need to call her. It's a good plan. We'll be with you in a minute. Happy Friday. Just sliding by the demo that we did a couple of months ago. That's going to be the next one at some point. It's going through court or something. Probate. I'm not 100% sure what he said. So, I slide in here and get this can swapped out. Should be right through there. Right through there. 3 on the mirror. Back so far back so I can get the straps off. That is probably going to be heavy. Well, not heavy, but over 2 tons. A lot of water in there. A lot of water. Dropping off number 12, I think it was. Picking up number 6. Pin is not in. Still didn't leave myself enough room. So I put safety pins in there. Where are we going to set this? Right there. Heck yeah, let's do this. I sent her a text when I was pulling out of Branchville, and I said, just double checking on that dumpster for pickup today. Didn't hear anything back, getting ready to call her, and she sent me a text. Oh wow, look at the phone on that. My old pan down there's got standard water in it. I guess we need to drain that bad boy, huh? My turkey pan. To send her a text, and she said, yep, it's ready for pickup. How do I pay? And I said, well, I'll send you over an invoice. This is an estate clean out, so they need to pay with a check when all is said and done, with, you know, per dumpster. And I said yeah, I can slide over and get it today. And she said, well, when do you think the other one will be there? I had to call her, and I said, well, she said, we need a swap out. I said, oh. I'm glad we communicated. It's Mother's Day weekend. She said she's not coming over this weekend. I said, okay, no problem. It's gonna sit here though, because I don't have the bandwidth on Monday to go get it. So this actually works out pretty good. I'm not as worried about timelines today. Not as worried. Still worried, but not as worried. And of course, I'm gonna snap a picture. Need to get the Liberty on the front of this one. American flags on both of them. Business names down the side. That's the important thing, the American flags. The American flags. Let's see if I can line these rails up the first time for you guys. Up on top of it. That's okay though, because I'll just pull forward a little smidgen, get it loaded, get it pulled up on the street, and get it tarped. Need to trim the trees back here. Just got smacked in the face. See, it all works. It all works. The more I sit here and think about grabbing all this stuff, how many dogs have probably peed on that? Cats, people. Probably people. Should probably wear gloves. I had gloves. Probably should wash my gloves. That would probably be the bestest thing to do. That's with my antenna. I'm sure that rain didn't help any. That back wheel is really sunk down in the ground back there. It's tipping the whole can sideways almost. bunch of stuff fell off. Probably from the tree branches. Dirty clothes. So this is where having gloves comes in handy. Gloves, gloves, gloves. This truck is dirty. Shit, workhorse. Socks. Looks like there's underwear up there. That's blood. A lot of you people will probably be like, why are you touching this? Well, it's part of the job, I guess. Just throw it in this other can, but those are underwear. No, they're not. Are they? I don't stinking know. Yep, they are. They are. All right. Liberty, this is Adam. Hello. Guy sitting over there in the dozer, honking on the horn, telling me to back further up. Pretty sure the last time I checked, that was their job. Just to push my trash. He's literally sitting in there playing on his phone. And he doesn't want to have to work. He tells me to push my trash back, or back up even further. Government employees for you folks. 2 operators up here, one of which is working and the other is literally playing on their phone. But I need to back up. Whatever. This truck is filthy. Filthy, filthy, filthy.